Hello, hi. Alright, I'm on stoneforest.com, and this is the natural millstone fountain. Basically what we have is a round disc of granite or some sort of a rock that floats on a pedestal. Well, as you can see here, price $800 for the 800 pounds is the large one. And it's $1,100. With everything that I needed, it was going to be closer to like $4,000 to get it shipped here. So I live in Naples, Florida. That was a little bit more than I wanted to invest. So what I did instead was I've got what I think I need to build my own whole project. What I did was I went out, and there's actually a stone yard here in town. This is it's dusty, but when you polish it, when you get it wet and clean it, this is Mexican beach tile. It's polished, or Mexican beach pebbles, polished. Went to Lowe's, where they cut the wood for me. Very nice of them, which helps out, saves me some time. We got pressure treated 2x12. That's been cut into, this is 3-foot sections. Then over here we have 6-foot sections. Then we've got 2x4. They were supposed to cut up them in 5-foot sections, but he messed up, and it's like a 6-foot section and like a 3-foot section. I don't know, whatever. Sorry, a 4-foot section and a 6-foot section. And then this is a pressure treated 4x4x10, I think. And then just this little scrap here. Concrete mix. I got 800 pounds of concrete mix. Here's my pond liner. I've got, this is my screen material, like screen, same sort of screen around a patio. Okay, this is not related to this project. Okay, this kiddie pool is important to the project, as is this trash pail and that piece of wood at the bottom. Then also we've got a 4-inch black piece PVC tube. It's got a cap at the end, open on the bottom, right angle. Some metal pieces here with the tops. My pond pump. And some hanger tape. Okay. And then way down there, which I haven't brought up, is expanded metal, which I'll show you what that is. Expanded metal is kind of like a mesh metal. This is aluminum. Let's see if we can. That's what it looks like. There's 2 sheets, and they're 4x8-foot sections. So I'll run down costs with you. $135 per sheet. There's $270. I bought the stone. It's 500 pounds of stone. I paid $250 for this stone. For this stone here, I bought the concrete and the trash pail at Lowe's. That was $80. Then I just bought the rest of the stuff today. Oh, this pool was $10 at Walmart. I bought the rest of the stuff today. Fountain pump, the tubing, the wood, the pool liner, the screen, and that was $300. So do the math. Can't, too fast in my head. Anyways, we're at whatever amount we're at so far on this project. So that's basically what I'm spending on doing this project. The rest comes into my own personal time and energy, which either way, whether I bought it from Walmart and made it myself or I bought it from Stone Forest, I'm still going to have to put the time and energy to build it myself either way. Now, I'm going to more or less use their plans for their 6x6 foot fountain installation kit to build this fountain, which basically I'm going to dig a hole and make it the 6 foot square with the 2x12s. Then in the middle, the 3x3s are going to substitute for this concrete block. Then I'm going to put the pool liner. Then on top of that, my chain mesh. On top of the chain mesh, I'm going to put the screen material. I'll tell you about that in a second. And then of course on top of all that goes my fountain. So we'll see how it goes. Now the reason for the screen material is because I've seen this bird feeder, the actual one from Stone Forest, a neighbor has, and it's used as a bird bath. Now here's a bird bath here. Obviously needs some water. Florida heat dries it out really fast. But anyways, see all that? That's bird seed, which comes from these bird feeders here. So I don't want to get this bird seed in my pool pump. So I'm hoping that the screen material will more or less keep the bird seed from falling through into the basin and the reservoir water. So it's going to go right here. So next time you see this area, we're going to have a fountain. Okay, here is step 2. I bought 10 bags of concrete. 3 are still there. 5 are here. And basically I filled this. For the record, this requires stirring. Didn't realize that. Such a pain in the ass. Fingers are torn up and didn't really have the right tool, so I used my hands. Anyways, so what I did was I used this pipe. The pipe I put first in the center, and it's got the flange on the bottom, so it held it upright. It's as center as I thought it was could be without exact measurements. I mean, nothing's perfect, right? That one's slightly smaller in diameter than the other pipe that I have, but basically that's there so that for 2 reasons. One, so that the water can go through it, and actually what you see here is the bottom. This is going to get flipped upside down, and it's going to look kind of like a mushroom with, you know, that deal right there, the metal pipe sticking out. Then here's 2 bags of concrete here, in obviously a smaller diameter. This is a 22-inch diameter. Right there, 32 gallon, which has a 22-inch diameter. This pool, I don't know, I maybe 40 to 36-inch diameter. Anyways, you'll notice pipe also through the middle. Now, the reason I used that wood that you saw that was originally in here was because I needed a flat bottom. This has sort of a ridged bottom, so that gave it a flat bottom. And then basically what's going to happen is this is going to get flipped upside down. That post will be sticking out the bottom, and the piping, that tubing right there, will go in through that post. And then, so picture a mushroom, okay? This is the stem of the mushroom. This gets flipped upside down, and it's going to basically be this. It's going to look just like this, only with that hole and no pipe sticking through, because the other side obviously doesn't have pipe sticking through. Okay, then this is the top of the mushroom, gets flipped up and through the hole, because that one's at a slightly larger diameter, and that kind of locks it into place. And then gravity helps, of course. And now we're just waiting for it to dry. Once it dries, well, in all honesty, I'm too tired to do anything else right now, so I'll probably finish tomorrow. But I've got to dig a hole right where he is, and then I'm going to use these 6x6s to frame the hole. Then I'll use the 3x3s to make a platform in which this will sit. So that's where we are right now. And then that piece of wood right there goes on top of the 3x3s. And then these 2x4s, I'll show you what those are for later. They're to support the stones on the chain mesh metal. Okay. So I don't know how long this takes to dry, but that's what we're waiting for right now, is this to dry. It's a sunny, hot Florida afternoon. Obviously a little bit too much water in there, but I'm hoping that'll evaporate. So we'll see what happens.